Well, a very good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's come loose. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. How about a shot? Oh, the ball's come loose! St Helens were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's broken loose. Hoists it forward, and the through ball is intercepted. Phillips. Forward it goes. Oxford seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Out to the left it goes. Tries to swing it in. Tries to get it clear. Early ball, goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's played forward. Oh, shooting chance! And that's off target. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries to get it forward quickly. Phillips. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cleared away. Sessegnon. Away from immediate danger. Sessegnon. Fired in from distance. Going for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Been levered clear. Coming and claim that. Fires from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Over to the left. That's gone a long way up and away. Gets a good foot in there. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, you're strikers.
And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Gets it back. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Well, they could break here. Sessegnon battles to win it back. Forward, what does he try from here? He's had a... tries a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Plays it out to the wing, and it's got through. A chance to play it in. Roof has a pop! That would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Defending of the desperate variety. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Looks to dink one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Coming sends that a long way. Just brushed off the ball there. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Saint Helens should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Saint Helens playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Up towards the front line.
Oh, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Oxford seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He'll fancy himself from here. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Goes direct to the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cessenil. Breaks on here. Looking to... chance! Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Oxford break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Hoists it forward. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Real chance! Into the box, in with a header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's played forward. Sessegnon. Could cross it here. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken straight back. Gets into some space. Oh, that's nice. He's gone for it! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Vossen. Sessegnon. Saint Helens have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great chance here to level it up. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Vossen! A really good feat. So who's he picking out? Out for a throw. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble, yeah? Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Forward it goes. Has he found his man? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Time for a change in personnel. They've played it short. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. So here comes a substitution. Oh, given away. He's off on a marauding Fosun! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Here it comes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. Another chance from a corner. There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to...
Shot a goal! He scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Chance to break. And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Going to throw in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out to the right. Gets it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Phillips.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Brings it forward. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Forward it goes. He came in hard, very hard. And that's it. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note, go out on a high, and then obviously a more forensic reflection could begin on what needs to be altered during the close season.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.